The North Shore, known for its technical and steep terrain, is the testing grounds for good mountain bikers. But plane tickets from Europe to North America are quite expensive. Fortunately for us, Norway has the next best thing. And let me show you why. We're going to Kragerø, which is located right here. It's in the north of Europe, and it's also located on the shore. So technically, we're on the North Shore. Technically. Kragerø is a tiny coastal city with only 10,000 inhabitants. And relatively flat compared to Norway, but where it lacks in height, it makes up for it in bumpiness. And with enough small hills, the trail builders reached for their tools to create some really interesting trails. We met up with Trailside, a guiding company from Kragerø. One of their guides, Morgan Bakken, would show us around, and after letting him know what we would like to ride, he took us out on a ferry. Unique to Norway are all the ferries around the country. We have lots of fjords and small islands, so we're no strangers to a ferry ride. And this would be the main transportation device for this guided trip.
Så her det da masse stier tydeligvis. Det kan jeg ikke helt forstå, men det gjenstår å se.
And with all my camera equipment, they made the right call to put me on an e-bike. And even with the e-bike, I would feel how exhausting some of these punchy climbs are.
Oi, oi, oi. Dette helt på grensa. Nå løftes hjulet hvert mer om tråkk.
Because that's what it's like to ride bikes in Kragerø. Lots of punchy climbs and short but interesting downhills.
Yeah.
On the islands, the trails were pretty nice and flowy and not difficult.
Det ganske mye eksponering, egentlig. Det tøft. Ja, den var kul.
The uphills were not as easy. They were really steep, and I'm not sure if they were actually all uphills. I think Morgan just made us ride it because we had e-bikes.
Men skal ikke late som jeg ikke kjenner det. Å, det lus da! Det skikkelig deilig loam. Åh, det var jo mega loam. Shit, her det jobba. Oh.
Even though there were a couple of technical sections on the islands, in general they were quite easy, and I kind of wanted to push my own limits. The most dangerous thing on those islands were actually probably just the ticks hiding in the grass. So we told him we wanted some more challenging trails. And then he told us about
the hill. Double black diamond gnarly AF. If you fall, you might die, but probably not. Not even the boys in Heileberlaget has limit.
So of course we wanted to try it out. And knowing this might be a difficult ride, I decided to swap back to my normal Sentinel to be a bit more comfortable. Now it was just about getting there, but it was hidden deep in the woods of Kragerø.
Woohoo! Åh!
But before we could reach the hill, we needed to eat some lunch. A short lunch with a snack from the local kiwi.
Fresh falafel. Veggisrull. Åh, what? Ai! Derfor har Noah med han I butikken.
With a full stomach, we did the last few black trails as a trial before we could ride the hill.
Okay. Åh! Oi, oi! We hid. Boom.
Having passed the trial and feeling confident, we headed for the steepest hill in Kragerø.
The hill. Veldig kult.
The hill consists of 4 major features. The first wooden skinny drop.
Og den spicy fordi inngangen så stygg. Ja, den var faktisk litt verre enn jeg trodde.
The rock roll.
Og du ruller den da?
Ja, ruller du.
Ja.
The entrance to the bridge.
Ja, for du tar ikke undersida. Nei, for da kan du ende opp på høyre sida der.
And the last
Ja, den
little
kjekk.
rock drop.
Yes, det må vi prøve. Vi tar det hver feature for seg da.
Ja.
Og så linker vi det opp på slutten.
Ja.
First up was the skinny drop. And it didn't really help to see Morgan, the guy who made the drop, being this nervous.
Et år siden sist.
Det bare å være over, se fram, og så hoppe ut.
Standing at the top, I felt a bit of anxiousness, but I'm already very confident on drops. And I don't like to do run-ups because they make me more nervous.
Det kan at jeg gjør det, så må jeg være klar. Å, det var litt frempå der. Jeg hadde god margin da.
Litt framtung der, eller?
Next up, the roller. Definitely easier than the first drop, but still a bit technical.
Det liksom den her litt sånn, for du får litt lufttid. Men hvis du sklir ut her, så har du døden der. Jeg lager litt spor her. Ut der. Kommer! Det skikkelig sånn freaky følelse å bare se så mye nedover. For du bare... Du føler at kanten kommer, men den kommer liksom aldri. tar kjempelang tid før du bikker. Wow.
All features were cleared. It was now about piecing it all together. We didn't really speak to each other on the way up because we were just both so nervous. At the top, there were no words exchanged. We just looked at each other and went for it.
Ja. 1 og 3. Ja da! Nei, men da... Ja! Deilig! Der var jeg litt sånn der i på første droppen der.
Fin, ass.
Holy!
Det er deilig når du kan ta den i ett.
Det må være det råeste jeg har vært borti, tror jeg. Så rått, ass. Takk for at du laget den til meg.
Progression feels really good.
Nå kan vi leve på den lenge, tror jeg.
So is Kragerø the North Shore of Europe? It's definitely the closest thing I've seen to it so far. If you want to experience the same progression that we were in the woods and on the islands of Kragerø, then check out trailside.no. They will give you an amazing experience and show you some exclusive trails tailored to your skill level. So if you don't want to do these double black trails, there are tons of beautiful flow trails to explore all around Kragerø. And there were also tons of trails that we didn't really have time to explore.
Klar.
Brage, 6 år. Birk, 5 år. Kan vi kjøre den bakken der også?